Finally underway. Got the boat in the water about 12. It's about 12:20 right now. I'm headed downwind. Let's see if we can make it to Cleveland and anchor. Forgot my wallet, so I don't have any money. So I've got food and everything I need. Launch from Sheffield Lake. That's a little different. Seemed to take longer to set the boat up today. And raising the main under sail while you're out alone is really tough because you get any pressure on it at all and it does not want to raise. So get the wrinkles out of that Jenny. Once I clear Avon Point, then I'll see what my next heading will be. Forgot to mention my new toy. 4.1. Wind's not blowing much more than that. Distance, 4 minutes I've gone 3/10 of a mile, we'll say. Didn't have to pay for this. I got this through my Medicare plan because it counts steps and distance. And I got it on sale, $227.50, normally $400. It's an Instinct. They've got an Instinct 2 out, but I like this one better. It's a solar charged battery, will last a month, except if you're using GPS, then you're down to a day and a half, 2 days. Going on 3 hours in, just kind of ghosting along, 2.5, 3.5. We were going 4 about an hour and a half ago, but the wind shifted a little bit, and it's afternoon on Lake Erie, so maybe come up in a little bit. I just want to try to get there before dark. It's going to be tight, so I can look for a spot. And left my money and my ID at home, so I'm going to have to find something besides a paying marina. Well, we'll see. It's supposed to be fairly calm tonight, so we'll find something. I've got the Jenny tied off to Mark's pulley on the side there, and that acts like a spinnaker pull, keeps it out. It'd be nice if there was just 1 or 2 more mile-an-hour wind, because then I could start to generate some lift and take advantage of this boat's ability to go fast. Later. Well, she just filled in a little bit. Got a gentle jibe that I was going to do anyway, but suddenly it's more out of the north than out of the west, so I'm kind of on a beam reach right now, but certainly moving along a little better. 5.5 to 6 versus 3. We'll see if it stays. That's nice. That'll get me there now. I should get there before dark. There's a big pier in there. I'm not sure what that is. There's a high-rise, so that might be to keep a beach. We'll take some more shots later. The light's not very good for photographing the shore. Well, I'm guessing that's the Rocky River Marina. I've never been in there, but I see a boat going in. I've seen the red and white marker light. I saw that cliff, and again it's in shadow because of this time of year. Later in the year the sun's further south. It's hard picking up detail. Look at that, he's going in because he just came off plane. And I see a boat coming out. So that's the Rocky River Marina. I've been in there, but I've never sailed in it. Mom drove down with all the stuff loaded up. Okay, there's Cleveland. figure I'm still 2 more hours out. I don't know if you can see it, but that little white thing out there is called the crib. And that's where Cleveland gets their water from Lake Erie. They pump it from there and then it goes to the water treatment plant. Well, the wind just died. That the little breeze we had just plain died. So I'm motoring on 3. Getting about 2.2 to 2.3 miles an hour, keeping an eye on the battery. Looks like I'm still 5 miles out. We'll see. This is the adventure. This is a really nice house. I can't say it's a really nice house. I really like where it's at, although middle of winter they'd probably get blasted there. And they've got rock set up to protect them, but man, they're at a risk. There's Lakewood Park. Still Lakewood Park. It's all poured concrete there, and they got the dominoes down here for the break wall. Real nice park for walking around. They've got swings. There's a private home in this cove here. It's held up pretty well. Some of them have rock in there. It's a nice little cove. I could probably go in there and anchor, but I'm going to keep going if I can. Right at the end of the park, there's some people walking down at the bottom. There's 1, 2, 3, I think 4 switchbacks to get to the bottom. And there's a little trail, but that's a private beach. You're really not supposed to go over there. They can bring their jet skis in at one point. I think they used to be able to launch them, but not anymore. And Cleveland's still quite a ways off. We'll have to see what's going to happen. A boat called Quiet Time. He really gave up. He got everything put away. I'm still hoping I get an offshore. I think about a mile to go. My panels are doing a good job. I've motored at least 3 miles, and I think I only dropped a tenth or so, but we'll see. I see 3 sailboats up there, at least 2, and they haven't gotten further away. I thought they were headed up the river, and they might have dropped anchor there, so I'm going to follow their lead. And if not there, I'm certainly not going to go muck around over there. There's the football stadium, and then just to the left of it, the goofy looking thing is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. There's another boat coming in, and there's the crib. There's a wind generator down there. Don't know where that's at. I'll have to chill and check. And that's I forget what the heck the name of that park is, but there's a big swimming area, big beach, and as long as it doesn't rain and they get runoff, and they get poop in the water. Well, I'm here. Over 4 hours of motoring at 2.2 miles per hour, but it was free. It's a full moon. 150 yards off the beach. The wind's supposed to come out of the south. Any boats that go by, I'm going to get the wake. But there should be fewer of them here after a few hours, because I got to eat first. Oh, let's come around here. Let's come around here. Nothing not spectacular, but it's pretty. Time to eat. I don't normally do this because I'm hungry. I want to eat, but I'm in the cabin, laying back right now, and I have the hatch raised. I don't think you can see that. Ouch. And boy, that was a pre-cooked chicken gravy kind of thing. I cooked the rice. Oh man, that looks good. Wind came up out of the south like they said it was going to. I don't know how this will show up, but decided to do it anyway. Just a little quick thing. So it's flattened out quite a bit. The only thing I'll get is some rollers from boats until they shut down. Sunrise. Let's get some breakfast and get out of here. Got people on the beach already. I don't know what they're looking for, but hopefully find it. Well, this is as close as I'm going to get because it's a long way in to the opening to the main harbor. That's the Pirate Island Marina over there, I think it's called. I'm real low on battery here, so I don't know how much more filming we're going to get done on the way home. And Cleveland Hopkins is close. But there's a football stadium, and there was a game last night. I can't see the baseball stadiums behind the other stuff. Bob Hope Bridge, I think that's called. But I'm going to come about, head back. Days are shorter. It's supposed to hit low 70s today, partly sunny, water 61. Well, I'm going to take advantage. The wind freshened up a little bit. I'm going anywhere from 5.5 to 7.5, and 5 to 10 out of the southwest, and we hope it keeps up. It's back in line. And again, that's the crib, and I think it's still 5 miles off. Pretty big structure. We're moving along at about 7.5. A little more chop than I expected, but we've already covered 4.5 miles. The wind started picking up, and I decided when I hit 9.5 miles an hour I better take that shinny down, because it's a struggle. It doesn't want to wind really well when it's got a load on it. I managed to handle it. Down to a more sedate 6.6 to 7 with the jib, and I can point higher. So the ground I cover may end up being about the same. Who knows? And some rollers come through now and then. About halfway home. Off of Avon Point, just had some beefaroni. The wind has died. I'm moving 1.4 miles an hour, but we'll see. It's just trying to make up its mind what it wants to do this afternoon. It would have been nice if it would have kept blowing. I would have been back in and taking stuff down already. Not much battery, so we don't know how much more we'll film, but wind keeps coming and going. Taking me over an hour to get here. Just taking a shot because we're in nice and close. Well, the sun gods are not with me today. It has been flat calm for an hour. I've been motoring for a half hour. I'm still 2 miles out, going 2 miles an hour. I could go faster, but I don't have enough battery to go that long. It's a sailboat, not a motorboat. So maybe we'll get something coming up. I'm certainly not going to get there like 2 or 3 like I thought when I started this morning. I don't know how much I've ever shown this boat. I'm really low on battery, but how much I've ever shown it when it's just sitting on the trailer. That's how it's fastened down very quickly at the front of the trailer. Straps right here. Just don't do like my brother did and try to crank the thing down like it's an aluminum mast. And then there's a hole down here, and again, that's for the boat, and that's on the trailer already, and this strap for the rear is on the trailer already. The rollers guide everything up. I can have the boat almost sideways, and it comes in really nice. I've got the rear storage compartment. Right now I'm charging it. I was down to less than 12 volts on the battery and batteries. And here is what Mark designed. This can be removed. And when that's removed, then the mast can be rolled back and forth very easily on this roller. And you don't want it going down the road bouncing on that plastic roller. And the tie-off is right here in place. There's the cleat. Here's where it's fastened. And up and over. So everything here, it's real easy. This is where I fasten the side stays on. And of course this is the line I use up to the trailer winch to hoist the mast. Once I slide it back and put it onto the mast base there. I'll check one more item. I know I'm going fast here. I don't want to run out of battery. Here's the base of the mast. There were some people that asked. This is Lorain. And it slides right in, the ball fits in, and she swivels up. So these are stainless steel plates. This plate comes out, interfaces here, and this is actually springed, and it clips in behind here, and then there's two bolts that go into place with this right here. This snaps into place right here, and then the bolts go in here and here, and it's a very, very secure. I'm going to wash it tomorrow and get the new cover on it. I'm airing out up here because I failed to rinse off my anchor lines the last time, and you get organic matter on them and any moisture at all, and I had some mold. So I removed the protective plates, the little pieces of plywood that are in there. They're kind of sacrificial for dumping the chain and the anchor in. And I'll recoat those with some epoxy, and I'm keeping it open now so it dries out thoroughly for winter. And that's probably the last day I'll go out. The days get too short, and I did my little trip last year. I've got a big one next year to do. And I've got some painting to do. I don't know if I'll get it done this year or next spring. The mast should get done. Alright, well, it was a fun trip. My wife helped me tear down, saved me 15 or 20 minutes, so I appreciated that.